Thank you for being with us. Our top story tonight, President Joe Biden is blasting a move today by the International Criminal Court, calling it outrageous. The chief prosecutor of the world's top war crimes court says that he is seeking arrest warrants for the leaders of Hamas and Israel, including Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The ICC is accusing them of war crimes and crimes against humanity in the Gaza Strip and Israel. White House Correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
Tracy, good evening to you. Earlier this afternoon, President Joe Biden issued a brief statement, short, just one paragraph, got right to the point. In it, he ripped the International Criminal Court. The International Criminal Court says 3 Hamas leaders bear criminal responsibility for the following:
extermination as a crime against humanity, murder as a crime against humanity and as a war crime, the taking of hostages as a war crime.
But the ICC also accused Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Minister of Defense Yoav Gallant of doing this:
starvation of civilians as a method of warfare, willfully causing great suffering, serious injury to body or health or cruel treatment, willful killing or murder.
President Joe Biden slammed the court, writing, "The ICC prosecutor's application for arrest warrants against Israeli leaders is outrageous. And let me be clear, whatever this prosecutor might imply, there is no equivalence, none, between Israel and Hamas. We will always stand with Israel against threats to its security." And the U.S. State Department took aim at the ICC's announcement, calling it shameful, adding Hamas is a brutal terrorist organization.
This decision does nothing to help and could jeopardize ongoing efforts to reach a ceasefire agreement that would get hostages out of Gaza and surge humanitarian assistance in.
All this as U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan in Israel, meeting with Israeli Defense Minister Gallant. Sullivan's visit comes 2 weeks into the military's foray into Rafah, where troops have been battling Hamas fighters and escalating bombardment. So far, Israeli forces have mainly been operating in eastern parts of the city, but the fighting has already triggered an exodus of more than 810,000 Palestinians, according to the United Nations.
So we've made clear that we oppose a major military operation in Rafah. We don't think that would be productive to Israel's security, either in the short term or the long term, and we think it would have a dramatic impact on the lives of the Palestinian people there and on the ability to get humanitarian assistance in.
On President Biden's public schedule today, delivering remarks in the Rose Garden at a celebration for Jewish American Heritage Month. And tomorrow, he travels to New Hampshire and Massachusetts. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.